because on September 12th of last year, Elon Musk tweeted, "Maybe I'm just a lucky charm." What's he trying to tell us? Is he trying to tell us he's a swastika? 2022, SpaceX settled with a flight attendant who claimed Elon offered to buy her a horse in return for sexual favors, and then, and this is a quote, whipped out his erect penis. Elon made the surprise announcement that he suddenly switched parties from Democrat to Republican. Now remind me again, how do you get the color purple? Do you take something that was blue and add red?
In what's shaping up to be one of the most personal and explosive celebrity feuds of the year, Elon Musk has officially snapped, this time in response to a merciless live takedown by late-night host Jimmy Kimmel that aired just hours ago. The tech billionaire, known for his erratic tweets and zero tolerance for public mockery, fired back with a fury that stunned even his own followers. What started as a comedic segment has now escalated into an all-out war of words, ego, and influence.
The whole where I do my own research for you, and today I want to talk about Elon Musk. It's a weird name, right? If you've studied ancient Sanskrit as much as I have, which is a lot, then you know there aren't a lot of Sanskrit words we still use, but one we do still use is swastika. You ever heard of another human named Musk? Where does a name like that even come from? Turns out the word Musk is originally from Indian Sanskrit, and it means, are you ready for this? Small testicle.
With both sides refusing to back down. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. The drama began during a live taping of Jimmy Kimmel Live, when Kimmel launched into a blistering monologue aimed squarely at Musk. What began as playful ribbing about Tesla stock volatility quickly turned savage. Elon Musk, Kimmel began, is the only man who can launch rockets into space and still have his head stuck in the clouds, and possibly somewhere worse. From there, the monologue spiraled into a relentless roast of Musk's leadership style, erratic Twitter behavior, public feuds, and crumbling public image. The studio audience howled, the segment went viral within minutes, and before the credits even rolled, Musk was already online, furious. In a now-deleted tweet storm, he called Kimmel a washed-up government puppet, accused Disney of using late-night shows to wage political war, and then, most surprisingly, hinted that he would pull SpaceX and Tesla advertising from any network associated with ABC, Kimmel's home channel. "Comedy isn't truth anymore," Musk wrote. "It's propaganda wrapped in applause signs." Observers were quick to note the irony. Elon Musk, once a cultural darling for his bold visions and meme-friendly persona, is now melting down on the very platforms he once dominated. The self-proclaimed free speech absolutist has become increasingly thin-skinned, especially when the jokes hit too close to home. And Kimmel? He seems to have anticipated the reaction. In the same segment, he sarcastically warned, "I give it an hour before Elon tweets about this, unless he's too busy banning people from X for calling him a weirdo." The internet exploded. On one side, Musk's loyal supporters rallied behind him, slamming Kimmel as out of touch and politically biased. Hashtags like Churti boycott Kimmel and Churti Muska is right began trending among tech and crypto circles. On the other side, critics accused Musk of being unable to handle the same scrutiny and satire that public figures have endured for generations. "He wants to be Tony Stark," one commentator tweeted, "but can't handle a late-night joke without launching a missile." This isn't Musk's first brush with public backlash or with comedians. Over the past year, he's clashed with everyone from Stephen Colbert to Dave Chappelle, often reacting with unpredictable rage and threats of litigation or economic retaliation. But Kimmel's monologue struck a nerve, perhaps because it didn't focus on Musk's business failures. It focused on his character. Kimmel accused Musk of chasing attention instead of innovation, building cults instead of companies, and hiding behind free speech rhetoric while banning critics from his own platform. "He's not the future," Kimmel said. "He's just a billionaire with a burner account and too much time on his hands." The takedown landed hard because it echoed growing public unease with Musk's increasingly erratic leadership. Tesla's market share is slipping. X, formerly Twitter, is hemorrhaging users and advertisers. SpaceX is facing scrutiny over its ties to government contracts and satellite surveillance. And yet, Musk remains obsessed with online feuds, culture war politics, and bizarre meme-posting marathons that often end in controversy. What makes this latest episode so explosive is the reach both men have. Musk, with his 180 million Twitter followers and influence over global markets, commands massive attention. Kimmel, with his nightly TV platform and Hollywood backing, knows how to shape a narrative and how to hit where it hurts. The result is a clash not just between two egos, but between two media empires. Tech versus entertainment, unfiltered versus scripted, chaos versus comedy. Insiders close to Musk say he's considering launching a rival late-night format on X, where he can fight back against what he calls the Hollywood narrative machine. Whether this will be a talk show, a parody, or simply an unhinged live stream remains unclear. What is clear, however, is that Musk is now actively working to damage Kimmel's platform, pressuring advertisers behind the scenes and threatening public callouts. Kimmel, for his part, seems unfazed. Less than 24 hours after the incident, he doubled down on social media, tweeting, "If Elon can't take a joke, he should probably stop acting like one." The tweet has already garnered millions of likes and replies, with fellow comedians chiming in to defend free speech, satire, and the role of late-night comedy in holding the powerful accountable. The fallout is spreading quickly. ABC executives are reportedly standing behind Kimmel, but are bracing for potential backlash from Musk-friendly investors and ad buyers. Meanwhile, political commentators are weighing in, pointing out the dangerous precedent of billionaires trying to intimidate entertainers or networks into silence. "We are watching a modern tycoon attempt to silence dissent in real time," wrote one op-ed columnist. And he's doing it with the same tools he claims to defend. But the deeper issue may be Musk's transformation from cultural icon to cultural liability. Once hailed as a symbol of visionary risk-taking, he is increasingly viewed as a cautionary tale of unchecked ego and power. His attempts to control the narrative, silence critics, and retaliate against perceived slights have turned many former supporters into skeptics. And Kimmel, knowingly or not, just held up a mirror. What happens next will depend on whether Musk escalates or implodes. Will he follow through on his threats? Will he challenge ABC legally or economically? Will he start his own media network to control his own image? Or will this simply be another viral chapter in the endless drama that is Elon Musk? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. Jimmy Kimmel didn't just tell a joke, he triggered a firestorm that's now engulfing two of the most influential voices in modern culture. And for better or worse, the world is watching every second.